This is the Coffee First podcast. We are here at this cool
Studio.
This cool music studio held by Estella. And she teaches music lessons and like piano, as you can see.
Piano, guitar,
What is
singing. This is a mandolin.
A mandolin.
Yeah, so this is a mandolin. I don't teach it because I'm not good enough yet. But it's the same strings as a violin, but you just strum it. And it's way out of tune.
Huh.
But yes, that's my little mandolin. I also play ukulele.
Yeah, how many string instruments are there?
Oh,
different names.
oh my gosh, so many.
Yeah.
So many. Because you think about like the orchestra, like viola, violin, cello.
That's crazy.
I know.
And they all give out different sounds too.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then you have
wild.
mandolin and banjo for like bluegrass and stuff, and then the classic guitar, which I love. So yeah.
Which one are you best at?
I'm best at singing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So but I started first with piano. So I've been playing piano the longest. I've been playing piano since I was 5.
Okay.
And then I was about 8 years old, and my piano teacher said, "It's time to sing now." And I said, "What? Okay." And so he taught me to sing. And when you play the piano, singing comes easier. If you sing, playing the piano comes easier. Like crossing instruments is a lot easier than you would think.
Hold up. How is that? Hold up. Explain to me how is that?
Okay, so for me personally, I started on piano.
Yeah.
It's a very theoretical instrument.
Yeah.
Okay, you learn your notes, you learn your chords, you learn all this stuff about music. And the biggest thing too is you get a lot of ear training.
Okay.
So you hear different intervals, the space between two notes. You hear different melodies. You hear different chords. You can analyze with your ears. Singing is very much about the ear as well.
Yeah.
So having that prior knowledge of the piano makes you a better singer. So I have kids, adults, in between, come in here and they're like, I want to sing. And I'm like, okay, that's great. But there will come a time where I will say, you need to start piano. You have to.
Because I see a lot of singers playing piano. And I low-key want to learn piano. So.
Well,
yeah.
You've come to the right place. Piano is great. I mean, I think for all musicians, piano is the most important instrument. Even with guitar, I have people come in and they say, I want to learn guitar. And I say, you can learn guitar after 1 year of piano lessons.
So you feel like the piano is more like the bass instrument? Once you learn that, you'll really get the music theory?
And I wonder too, because it was my first instrument, so maybe that's all I know, is like, no, you have to do piano to get the basics, and then we can kind of move on from there. Because that was my experience. So
well, you do see a lot of other musicians learning the piano or playing the piano. So.
Yeah, or the guitar. And a big goal of mine was always to be able to play while I sang.
Okay.
And because I think if you're just a singer, I'm like, well, that's kind of lame. I mean, it's amazing, right? If you're good. Yeah. But I'm like, why wouldn't you want to be able to accompany yourself?
Yeah, make a little performance. Because I think that sets a real show. Like if you go on stage and you sing and you're playing, then you go up and you can really kill it like that.
Oh, yeah. And it's extremely impressive because it's so hard to do.
Yeah.
It is so hard. I tell my singers, I'm like, okay, listen, you can play piano. You can sing, but when you put them together, you become bad at both. Does that make sense?
It's like 3 different brains. You got
God.
This one, and then this one.
And then this one. And with the piano, you use your foot too for the pedal.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I forgot about the pedal.
Yeah,
I have an electric one that I'm learning on.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that right now. I'm going to stick to the electric one for at least 1.5 years.
I would, because when I introduced pedal into it, so for your viewers, the pedal for the piano is called a sustain pedal. So what it does is it sustains the notes without you pressing down. So it allows for a smoother playing experience and listening experience. But it's like driving a stick shift. You got to use all your appendages.
Stuff. That's how I learned to drive.
Yeah, on stick? Me too. I used to drive a 1999 Subaru Outback Legacy.
Okay.
Stick shift. It was sick.
Okay.
And then, you know.
Drove can't remember the year. I think it was a 1990 something.
Yeah.
Honda Civic.
Oh yeah, classic.
It was just
I know,
Got it
it's so
from
fun.
a racer.
And that's what I explain to people. I'm like, do you know how to drive stick? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, the pedal's going to be a lot harder for you.
Okay.
Because it's just the idea of using different parts of your body. And then also, to your point, using your brain. That's the hard part, is splitting your brain. Okay, I'm doing this or I'm doing this and I'm also singing. There's a lot going on. So I think, too, what we were saying before, it's you can put on a show because it's so impressive, because it's so hard. And I have these 8-year-olds who come in here and do it. And I have to remind them, I'm like, this is so impressive. And they're like, okay, all right. But it's all they know.
Okay.
I'm making a bunch of mini-me's.
Now that you explained that to me, though, I feel a lot more confident about using the pedals. Because if it's like pretty much like that, oh yeah,
you got it. You got it. When we wrap filming, I'll get you on the piano. I'll teach you a little bit.
I'm a cook. I'm gonna be like, yeah.
I know. Exactly.
So what made you want to like teach other people about how to play?
That's such a good question, because when I was in college, I was studying music theory, and everyone was like, oh, are you going to be a music teacher? Are you going to be a music teacher? And I was like, hell no, I'm going to be a musician. And I am, but I always thought that it was like kind of the pipeline to go and teach music in schools, which I did not want to do. I was a substitute teacher for a long time. I taught, random subjects to elementary school, middle school, and high school, which was really fun, but it was never fulfilling. And I think if I had taught music, that's different. But in the classroom setting, you have kids that don't want to be there.
That part. For
every class, right? Yeah. Especially the arts. Right? It's like, oh, music is lame. Art is lame. I don't think that. It's not lame. But so I never thought about teaching. And then I was sick of substitute teaching, and it was 2021. And I was looking at jobs online, and I found this contract position to work for a music lessons business. And I was like, I can teach a kid piano. I can teach a kid Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. That's easy. Okay. Cut to my first couple lessons. I'm like, oh, this is not easy. Because just because you can do doesn't mean that you should teach.
Yeah.
Okay. Not everyone is a good teacher. And that's okay. Everybody has their strengths, right? But I've always been really good with teaching people how to do stuff. So it was like, in the beginning, it was like learning how to teach, how to go back to basics when I am at a pretty advanced level. So I basically, to answer your question, I basically just started and I loved it. I was like, oh my God, I can play music with these people who want to be here and are paying me.
Actually are taking it seriously.
They are taking it seriously. Yeah. And I find too that my adult clients, because they're paying for it, are way more into it than like the kids. Because the kids, they don't have their financials at stake. You know what I mean? They don't quite understand. They still are super committed and super fun and super, super talented.
But once it's coming out their pockets, they're going to be like, oh, yes. Oh,
exactly. I know. And I threaten them sometimes. I'm like, I'm going to make you start paying for this. Your poor parents. Yeah. But yeah, people want to be here. And so I get to watch people create beautiful, personal music all day long. And it is the greatest gift that I've ever given to myself. It's the best job I've ever had.
That sounds like a beautiful job.
It's so fun. But I mean, I started my own business during COVID. It was really hard. You have to build your clients. You have to do marketing. You have to do your own accounting. I mean, all the stuff that an artist doesn't want to do. I don't want to do accounting. I don't want to do scheduling, but I'm a one woman show. So someone's got to do it.
And you're making it. You're doing your thing.
I'm doing it. And I'm learning a ton about running a business.
I go any further.
Yeah.
Shout out where we can find you.
Yes. Great idea. Go ahead. Okay. So my Instagram is Stellar Music Lessons. That is my business name, Stellar Music Lessons. I'm on Instagram. StellarMusicLessons.com is a great way to reach me. Got my number and email on there. So definitely if anyone's looking for some fun lessons. And I'm going to plug myself really quick. My lessons are not like any other lessons you're going to get. They're very personalized. They're very, very fun. For the little kids, I'm like, it's all about just love of music. For the adults, it's more of an accountability partner, right? It's less teacher-student. It's more like, what can we do together to get you to where your goals are? So that's how I set myself apart in this industry. You're never going to find someone like me. I mean, that's just, I work hard. I'm good. And I love it.
Let's go.
So yeah.
Lock that in. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go. That's a snap right there.
Yeah.
So I did check. I was like looking at your website.
Yeah.
And if you do go on the website, it's very, very simple. You can learn about it. You can learn about the pricing. You can learn about what it's for. Everything is simple to read. It's cool.
I designed it myself.
All click. So I do like that you did.
Thanks.
That.
It's very streamlined. It used to be all,
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't need all this.
I like that.
So it goes over, to your point, it goes over my offerings, which are music lessons, which I do in here. Baby jam, which is when I get a bunch of like 2-year-olds together and we do like music, egg shakers, fun guitar, ukulele stuff.
That's cool.
And then I do audition prep. So I'm also an actor.
Okay.
And I've been in some professional shows in LA and out here in Denver. And I've been auditioning for shows my entire life. So I know the industry. So one of my special offerings is I'll have kids or adults come in who are ready to audition for a show and I'll help them prepare for that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. How is that? Is that hard to do?
It's the best. It is the best thing ever because you have these people come in who are very, very talented, very, very prepared, and you just get to like fine tune it.
Okay.
And give them confidence too. Like going in, knowing what kind of headshot they need, knowing what needs to be on their resume, being prepared with the actual sides or music, stuff like that. So that is, I don't get to do it super often. But when I do, that's probably my most favorite thing. How was
the acting? It's like crazy work.
Yes.
It's because I had a friend that did acting and I knew like the side of him acting and the person I knew was cool to see, I guess.
Yes.
The transformation.
Uh-huh.
It one helped me be like, all right, this is your stage presence and then this is you off stage, you know?
Yeah.
So how did it really help you like grow from there?
Yeah, I think so. And like to your point, as a musician, it's like really what is the persona that you want on stage? That's a level of acting, right?
Yeah,
unless you want to just be yourself, but still there's like performance, you
know, you gotta
and regular you, right?
On stage, you
gotta step into
I'm a chill dude. I can't be this chill on
No. You gotta step it up.
Sometimes I'll grab a chair on stage and I'll be like, oh, this is a mistake. Cause I'll be on the chair like still rapping. Be like boom, 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 boom. And I see everybody just chill.
Like I'm comfy.
I'm like, I'm cool, guys. So sometimes it's cool, sometimes
Yeah, no, for sure. And I do that too with my my music students.
Okay.
We do a showcase like twice a year where they perform and a recital, if you will. And I'm like, you can't just get up there and do it. You have to play to the audience. You have to feel the song that you're singing or playing because you want the audience to feel it. So you can't just and a lot of people do.
Both ways.
I do.
You teach like the people that come for the music also how to be on stage.
Yes.
And also teaching people who like to be on stage how to be better on stage.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I've seen my business kind of adapt like to what people need.
Yeah.
And the 3 offerings on my website, that's kind of what it's morphed into. I never had a plan. I wasn't like, I'm going to start a business and do these 3 things. It was just like, what do I have to offer? Yeah. My city, my community.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
It's really great. And honestly, I especially love my like 11, 12-year-old girls. I mean, they freaking rock. They rock my socks off. I mean, I have girls in here singing all the pop divas, all of them. And now we got the band downstairs.
That's awesome too. Like, yo, that's cool.
Yes, listeners, if you can hear the drums, they are downstairs in our band room.
Oh, going in too.
Yeah, I'll show you the band room downstairs.
I like the environment that you're in.
It's cool. Really cool. Well, and I've kind of bounced around rooms.
So like 2 people with pianos in their room.
Yep.
I was like,
there's a piano in every room.
Oh, that's dope.
Yes, it's really fun. There's even a room with 2 pianos in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is the biggest room in the building, and it has a window, and it's all pink. So
talking.
Yeah. So again, the little girls, they, the little girls, they love the pink room.
So on here, I asked all creators the same thing.
Okay.
What's your morning routine?
Yes, you prepped me with this question. So I'm laughing because I am the most non-morning person in the world. How much detail do you want on the morning routine?
Your morning routine.
Okay. So
everybody's is different. I've had
it is
cool ones. I've had chill ones. I've had simple ones.
Mine is, I would say, very slow. My mornings are very, very slow. I was never a morning person.
Okay.
I hate getting up early. I need like 10 hours of sleep a night.
Okay.
So I'd be waking up at 10:30 a.m. And by that point, my dog is here in my bed and my cat is here. So as you can imagine, as an animal lover, especially of my own, it's very difficult to get up from that position because they're so cute.
Yeah.
And they love to cuddle. And in the morning, and my cat's purring, and my dog's asleep. I mean, you're
not getting no room.
I'm like, this is my dream.
Mm-hmm.
So I stay there for a while until I need coffee. And then I go upstairs. I start boiling my water for my French press. I take coffee very seriously. And then lately, these days, I've been going out to the patio, getting some sunshine. The animals love the sunshine on the deck. I try not to doom scroll right in the morning. I did just get my baby grand piano moved into my house.
Sure.
My apartment takes up like the whole thing. And so I'll play that in the morning. But really, it's just about like, it takes me like 2 hours to kind of get it going, which is why I love that I work for myself and I can make my own schedule. Like this is like the earliest I would ever do shit. Like you said 11:30, I was like, what? I was like, what time?
Thank you.
Of course.
That's cool. That's cool.
But I usually work from like 3 to 7 every day. So not many hours either, but
okay. That's cool.
Yeah. So my morning routine's very slow.
So you're like a barista without getting paid type thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I sometimes think if I should work at a coffee shop.
You boil your French water. I didn't like what's French water?
Oh, for my French press.
Oh, I was like,
yes,
what?
For my French press. No, not my French water. Yes, it is filtered water.
That's cool.
But
right.
yes, I boil it up for my French press. I'd like to get a pour over. How do you take your coffee? What do you do in the morning?
I don't even drink coffee.
What?
I don't drink coffee. I just
blasphemy.
I'll drink.
You just get up.
I'll drink some Starbucks coffee.
Sure, sometimes, yeah.
But most of the time, I just write, and then after that, I'll get up.
That's great.
Like
that's so good.
The days that I write go better than the days that I don't write.
That's how I feel about playing piano.
I just get everything like it'll even be just a few poems or something, and then I'll just get out.
I love that. I would like to get back into writing. I write my own stuff too. I'm also a musician and I perform around Denver.
You should come to the Corner Beat Cafe. It's a poetry spot.
Nice.
Held by Q. He's a wonderful person.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of poetry events. I'll hit you up.
Nice. Definitely. Yeah.
Especially if you just go out there and just play.
Yeah, I know.
I love it.
I love it. It's so rewarding.
I think we need more spots like that.
Me too.
Musicians get out and just play.
Me too. And I do end up taking a decent amount of my students to open mics because I'm like, you got to just learn how to play. The only practice for performing is performing. You cannot emulate a performance with the adrenaline,
all the eyes looking at you, the mess ups that happen,
and the recovery. Yes, exactly. And I will tell people that again and again, but they don't believe me until they experience it. I'm like, worst comes to worst, you mess up the entire song and you have to start over. Nobody's gonna care. That's the worst case scenario, and it never happens.
Let's play it again.
Play it again. Yeah. You're like, I'm starting over.
I've had tons of ones where I'm like, oh shit. Okay, I'll just freestyle.
Forgot it.
Yep. I'll be like, oh shit, I'm halfway in. Well, you're like, oh, that was cool. I was like,
you're like, yep. Don't know what was happening. That is so funny. Yeah, and nobody notices. No. Except for you got it. Yeah, and that's the only way you can learn how to do that
is by doing it.
Yeah. Really. And so one of my favorite things about my work is that it's more than music, right? It's about human connection.
That's cool.
At a base level, like me and the other person.
I like how you started that.
Yes. Because when I first started, especially with the kids, I was like, we have to do music, blah, 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 all the time. No time for talking. And now I have students who come in here and they're like, I mean, they'll tell me their deepest, darkest secrets. It's crazy.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
cool.
It's a very vulnerable place, especially singing because it's your body.
Yeah.
I mean, so one of my favorite things is how open people get, how I can instill confidence in them.
That's cool.
While they maintain being themselves. It's really special. It's more than the music. It really is.
Because then you're just building, that's like, you done built a star at that point.
Mm-hmm. I have this little girl who I'm like, she's good at everything. Yeah. Everything. She's extremely talented. Like, she's almost better than me, which is saying a lot.
That's a friend. Like, that's like somebody who's going to...
She said she's 12. She goes, you're my best friend that's an adult. I was like, you're my best friend that's a kid.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which is great. She comes in here. It's not at her house. And this is everybody. They come in here and it's a safe space for whatever. For talking, for music playing, whatever. I got wine and beer in the fridge. Not for the kids, obviously. But, it's like, it's a cool spot.
I mean, give them like flavored juice. Like
I give them their lollipops.
Flavored beer, wine, and juice.
Juice, right?
I went to a bar.
Some grape juice,
I was drink, and I went to the bar and I was like, yo, what you got that's non-alcoholic? And he was like, we got lemonade or we got beer that's non-alcoholic. I'm like, you just threaten me? Like, you just offer me beer that's non-alcoholic? Like, what? Like,
I know, and it's really gross.
You just gonna drink beer just for the flavor?
No one's doing that. That's disgusting.
So I took the lemonade.
I'd take a lemonade. Especially they have like IPAs that are non-alcoholic. I'm like, the only reason why I drink IPAs is to like get drunk.
I'm like, yo, why would you do that? Who does that?
No, it's gross. Sorry, we're alienating your audience.
Still hold it into here, so if you can like give them a beer, and then they'll hate beer.
They'll hate it,
and then they'll just never drink like beer.
Perfect. That's keep them focused on music. There you go.
Stuff like that.
Nice. That's so funny.
But off of this, what is your 7 reasons for people realizing music at a younger age?
Yeah, so and you can read this on my website. There's a little article about, I think it's 7 reasons why like music is so important for kids. Okay. And I'm not going to go over the 7 reasons, but I will go over kind of the overarching thing. And it's basically,
I thought it was interesting.
It's so interesting. Yeah. It's so I love it. It's all about development. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you think about developmental milestones for toddlers, right? Dexterity, communication, confidence, bonding time with parents too. So it's basically about like, it's very helpful developmentally. Okay. Hearing music is calming. It can help them with emotional regulation. Like I said, it helps them with dexterity, like just getting their hands on egg shakers, maracas, tambourines, sticks banging together. It's all this stuff. And it's really fun. And it's so cute. Like having 3 to like 2, like babies, I'll do all the way from babies to like 4 or 5. And they just have a blast. Yeah. I think it translates to the adults and the older kids. I'm like, it's still the same thing. It still helps with dexterity, even for adults. You should see some of my adults play piano. It's kind of hilarious because they're like, I'm sending the signals and they can't do it. But as an adult too, like learning a new instrument is really good for memory long term. So like it can stave off Alzheimer's. I kind of made that up, but don't quote me on that. But it helps like,
I mean,
with memory and stuff.
In a way, I mean, I can see how that's true because like, then you remember the tune, you remember the sound, so it kind of helps you, you know.
And it unlocks a new part of your brain. Especially, I have people come in here who are not creatives. They're corporate 9 to 5
for real?
VPs. Yeah, and they'll come in here and they're like, I want to learn guitar.
Oh. And
I'm like, okay, it's the first instrument they've ever touched. And it's so cool, not only to see an adult learn a new skill, which we don't do, right?
Cool.
It's rare, right? I stick to what I'm good at. I'm not like out learning stuff. I mean, I am because I love to learn, but adults like to stick with what they know. So to have an adult come in here and learn a completely new skill, it's so good for your brain. It's like exercise for your brain. And to take an hour out of your week, out of your busy week to do something just for you is so special.
Yeah.
No one does that. We don't do that. We work.
You always go and get started and not think about, let me take this little time for
Yes.
myself.
And it's so great because you come in here into my studio and you don't have the capacity to think about anything else besides what we're doing because we focus and we work hard in here. So it's a way to like leave whatever is going on out there at the door and just come in here and do something fun and stimulating and relaxing. And
take all their attention and be like, all right,
yes,
this is what you're doing.
yes,
on right
yes, exactly. And people like will text me and they're like, I need a lesson today. I canceled, but I need to uncancel because I need this. It's my me time.
That's cool. So
Which is so great.
like /therapist.
Oh, I should get paid way more. Look at my therapy couch.
Mm-hmm. You're like a /therapist.
I am like a / therapist, especially to my teenagers.
Like that. That's cool.
My teenage girls, they oh my God, they need advice and I give it to them.
Hey, especially that's important. The teenage years that's important.
Oh yeah, they're some of my
give
most
them
important
advice.
clients because again, having a safe space away from your parents is huge. And I remember, and I'm sure it was the same with like your football coaches, right? It's like you have an adult in your life that's not in your family that you can trust.
It was cool talking to them and not bringing my parents, not talking to my parents all the time. It was. It would be like, hey, coach, is it cool if I blah blah blah? You know, hey, I have a crush. How do we do
Yeah,
this?
no, that's how it is.
Coach, hey, and then they help me.
Yeah.
I think they'd be surprised. My dad would be surprised and be like, "Oh, how did you know? How'd you know?" And I'd be like, "I just learned it."
I just know it.
They'd be all jealous. They would be jealous if I said I learned it.
I know. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure. Yes.
Where are you from? Are you from?
I'm from here. Yeah. So I grew up in Evergreen.
Okay.
So I went to Evergreen High School, and then my senior year, I moved out to Hollywood to do acting. Hated it. So then I went to college for music and did stage acting instead of TV acting.
Because stage acting better than?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm just better at it. I'm not so good at the TV.
Yeah,
I'm very
was
big
the TV
with my
acting?
emotions.
Did you do like shows and
No,
stuff like
it
that?
was mainly just auditioning and testing and stuff like that. So I went to college and then I went into stage acting, which is way like, if you think about like the theater nerds from your high school or whatever, that's like the people who still do theater today. Very docile people.
Okay.
Gentle.
Does theater acting is there a lot of spots out here?
So that's a good question. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a lot smaller out here.
Yeah.
And it gets a little, to my knowledge,
We have a lot of theaters. We have a lot.
We do. But you see a lot of the same people doing it, and you'll find that like it's a little hard to break into because it's very much like, oh, well, we've never seen you before. So I've done a couple shows in Denver, but ever since I started my business, that's kind of been my whole life. I'd love to get back on stage, and I do perform with my music.
So you're going to mess around and teach one of their kids how to do it, and they're going to be like, I learned it here.
I know, and that's with the girl that I was talking about who's almost better than me. She does stage acting too, and they call her up all the time. They're like, we need a kid for this show, and like, we love her, and she doesn't even have to audition. And I'm like, that's me. Woo! I'll take full credit for that.
That's dope. That's dope. And watch, they're going to hit you up like, hey,
I know.
I know you now.
I know.
Yeah, I've been here.
Yeah, exactly.
So, as far as besides music, what else do you do to calm yourself down?
I run.
Yeah.
I go on lots of walks with my dog.
Okay.
I smoke a lot of weed.
Most def.
You got it these days.
I got to.
And that's the best thing that I do for myself, as far as like self-care, is hanging out with friends.
Okay.
That I'm hugely extroverted, in case you can't tell. And hanging out with people, going out to busy places recharges me. So after a busy day, there's nothing I love more than like going out.
Okay. Do you like the downtown area more, or like do you just hit different spots?
I go to all types of different spots. I like to be where I'm at. Like, so as far as like, I live like a couple blocks away from the bar that I met you at.
Okay.
And so that I go there all the time because I can walk.
You live over there.
Yeah.
You work all the way over here.
Yeah, I know. It's about a 30-minute drive, but
do you come straight down Broadway?
I go Broadway. Yeah.
That's traffic.
It is. But I work I come down at like 2:30. There's no traffic, and I leave at like 7. There's no traffic. So
you got that little,
and it's
pocket
worth
time
it.
where
Yes,
like,
it's totally worth it. Like, I mean, this place is amazing.
This is cool.
And I love my place where I live too. Yeah. So it's worth the drive. It's the only downfall of living all the way up there.
Yeah, you said I can rent out a room here.
You can. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely look into this spot too on some, just if I need something quick.
Yes, 100%. Yes, you can always call me up too. I'll be like, yeah, you can use my room. The pink room.
Honestly, it's dope.
I know, isn't it fun in here?
It's like, and I like the little guitar in the background, and then
I know we got the guitar.
You still have your instruments around. I like the dude playing the drums in the background.
I know, right?
Make sure I get that in it. Like,
cool, yep, for sure.
That's cool.
I think it's great. Yeah, and like if you come here like today at like 4:30 or 5 when the lessons are just raging in every single room, and you walk through the hallway and you hear all different kinds of music, all different kinds of instruments. I mean, it's such a great place. The vibe here is so awesome because people are just coming and creating. They're coming and making music. They're coming and doing their podcasts, right? It's like the energy is so cool, and it's very awesome to see how other teachers do it. It's very great to meet other teachers because I'm kind of a solo act, as I said. And so before I was in this building, I didn't know any other music teachers. I was all alone. I don't have coworkers. So it's nice in that sense to like talk with people, learn from their mistakes, be open about that,
That's cool.
How to get new students is always
like
a good one.
Family all building here.
It is yes.
And it starts up at like 4?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And y'all run till 6 or 7?
So, I think the Denver Music Institute, I think, operates until like 8, but people being here till like 9.
Oh, wow.
Doing stuff. There's like band rehearsal downstairs. Okay. I mean, it's popping.
Cool.
Okay, so here we are. My name is Stella, and I own a music lessons business. I give private music lessons. I do guitar, piano, and singing, sometimes all 3. And you can go to my website, stellarmusiclessons.com. And my Instagram is also under that name, Stellar Music Lessons. So hit me up. Information on the website. I am taking new clients right now, but it's fall time, so I'm going to fill up fast. It's so great.
Mm-hmm. But hell yeah.
Yeah, of course. This was so fun.
Make sure you tap in with Stella. Get involved with a music lesson if you want to expand on your ability with this music game, because I'm going to have to get some info on the piano.
Yeah.
You know how it be.